Steam's turn-based RPG festival is over now, and I want to share how well my game Secrets of Shadows did. As this is my first Steam festival as a solo indie dev, I want to share my wishlist results, some analytics, how I stacked up compared to other upcoming games with and without demos, and whether or not this whole thing was worth it. Welcome, my name is Alan, and if you're also a solo dev, I hope you'll find this video helpful. Enjoy! Okay, so the stat everyone wants to know. How many wishlists did I get? Well, I went into this festival with 66 wishlists, and after 7 days I have 117. So in total I gained 51 wishlists, averaging about 7 a day. And you might think these are some sad numbers, but actually I think it's not too bad. I'll explain why. So I entered the festival with no demo and no following on any social media or Steam. And like every other platform, I'm guessing that the first chunk of wishlists are the hardest to get, since it's not really a linear process. So like going from 0 to 500 is probably way harder than going from 500 to 1000, as there are snowball effects with these type of things, especially as you start getting better and you have more material to market with. So for me, almost doubling my wishlists in 1 week is huge, even if the numbers aren't too impressive compared to what you might see from bigger YouTubers. And now I want to show some more analytics and compare my results to other games in the festival. Because I don't have access to other games' wishlists, I decided to do an estimate based on the followers they gained throughout the event. And I can compare that to how visible their game is, which is essentially just how many times I have to hit the show more button to see their game. And I compared my game to other games with and without a demo, both at high visibility and low visibility. In this dataset, a high visibility to me just means hitting show more less than 5 times, and a low visibility means having to hit show more than 15 times. And for reference, my game was shown after hitting show more 4 times. Interestingly, on the first day, I had to hit it 37 out of the maximum 41 times, but on the second day onwards, I only had to hit it 4 or 5 times. Anyways, using my own followers to wishlists gained ratio, I estimate about 5 to 15 wishlists per every follower gained. And this is the full data set, and feel free to pause the video if you want to look it over first, but I'll explain what I did. First, I compared my game versus 3 groups, one with high visibility and no demo. This group is most similar to my game. Another group with high visibility and a demo as well, to see if having a demo helps with conversion. And finally, the last group with low visibility and no demo. So group 1, the high visibility and no demo, had about 50 to 150 wishlists gained over the event. This is pretty consistent with my game since I'm not super high on the visibility scale, like directly on the first page, and I also had lower followers going in. It makes sense that I landed on the lower end of that 50 to 150 range. For group 2, a higher visibility and demo, they gained much more wishlists at about 200 to 600. Again, these are just estimates, but it's clear that having a demo does help with gaining wishlists a lot. And lastly, group 3, they only gained about 5 to 20 wishlists. Barely anything, but it's better than nothing, I suppose. So if you're entering a festival, I suggest you try to maximize your store page and try getting a demo out for better visibility. I'm not exactly sure how I got placed this high in the upcoming tab, as Steam doesn't really explain it either, so my best guesses here are just my best guesses. I think factors like total wishlists going in, wishlist velocity, which is just how fast you're gaining wishlists, click-through rate, release date, and having specific and accurate tags can all contribute to this. Since it's impossible to know how Steam's algorithm works in a festival like this, you might as well just try to improve all these factors the best you can. In my case, I think my tags and screenshots are what helped me the most, as having specific niche tags with dedicated player bases, like for example my game, it has pixel art and party-based RPG, which makes it easier to find my game even if I'm not on the first page of the upcoming list. Another important thing is to have a gameplay trailer and a clear screenshot that shows what genre your game is. You can see that when I hover over my game without a trailer, it doesn't autoplay anything, but when I do set up a gameplay trailer, you can just hover over the game and quickly see the type of gameplay it offers. From what I researched, this tends to be how most Steam users browse, so you're missing out if you don't have a trailer. Things that I could improve for the next festival would obviously to have a demo as well, as having a demo puts your game in a much smaller pool and you can potentially get some useful feedback too. There were about 450 upcoming games and less than 200 of them had a demo. I will say though, I've heard some indie devs say that they tanked their momentum by releasing a janky demo, so keep that in mind before you rush out a demo. Other than that, I think I just need more improvements overall to the store page. Like I still need more diverse screenshots to show gameplay variety, and I should add more GIFs to the about section as well. There are plenty of tutorials out there for how to improve your store page, so I'll just leave it at that. So, was the turn-based RPG festival worth it? Yes, absolutely. And it's a no-brainer if you already have a store page set up. On the other hand, if your Steam page is not ready yet and you're debating if it's worth the effort to focus on that for a festival, in that case I still think it's super worth it to try to get a good-looking Steam page up for festivals, even if you don't have a demo or trailer yet. The only time I think it would not be a good idea to enter these is if your game's art direction or core mechanics are not fully set in yet. In that case, it might be too early to do this, and if you do end up changing things later, it's going to be confusing. Alright, that's it. Thanks for watching. And if you found this helpful, please subscribe. And also check out my older devlogs too if you want to learn more about Secrets of Shadows. Bye!